Hello guys, this is Cap Coldblood. Welcome back to our 30-day Star Wars challenge. This will be day 12. I will be fully caught up after this, as it is November the 12th, and I will be doing them as often as I can on the same day as the actual challenge so that I don't have to upload 3 or 4 videos on the same day. So, today we will be discussing my all-time favorite scene from Star Wars. This includes the films. I will only be including the films in this. And really there are 2 contentions, but I've already spoken about one of the 2 contenders before, so I will leave it out completely of the video. It is discussed in my favorite original trilogy film video that I did already. My favorite scene in Star Wars has to be related to my favorite prequel trilogy film, The Revenge of the Sith. As I said in that video, if you've seen that, everything comes to a head in Revenge of the Sith. And that is personified no better than the assault on the Chancellor's office. So Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, Eth Koth, and one other Jedi Master that I don't know, say Satine, I don't know. The other Jedi Master, they all 4 of them try to arrest the Chancellor, and you get such wonderful meme lines as Master Windu, and I am the Senate, as the people that are watching from the Hello Greedo Discord love to make a joke. That one's in there for you, Palpameme. Really, all of these lines become jokes. All of these different happenings become memes, really, because the scene is really dark. Palpatine is able to kill 3 council members in less than 10 seconds. Really, you think that's just wimpy. He did that because of the plot. I like to think of it as it is meant to be. He is powerful enough to the point where he can just do that. And Windu barely holds him off because Windu can use some of the dark side against him. That's how Windu works. He's the closest to being a Sith Lord of any Jedi. So really, the whole scene pans out. Palpatine fights Windu, and if you watch the vignettes, the little bonus features in Episode 3's disc, you see that Ian McDiarmid didn't really want to lightsaber fight. He didn't know how to lightsaber fight, so they made do. Samuel L. Jackson molded around him, and it looked to be a pretty entertaining fight, all in all. The spinning attack that Palpatine now has in Battlefront 2015 and in the LEGO Star Wars video game, all of these different attacks really become iconic to Palpatine's character. But all that aside, once the fight ends and it turns against Palpatine, Anakin walks into the room, and it looks like Windu's about to execute the Chancellor for no reason, because Anakin doesn't see the dead masters. A lightsaber is kicked out of Palpatine's hand, out into the void, and Windu just looks like he's about to execute him. Then, finally, Palpatine uses Force Lightning with the hilarious, no, you will die. That hilarious, this great line delivery by Ian McDiarmid. It's intimidating and yet makes you laugh at the same time. The performance there is great. It adds nice freshness to the character of Palpatine. And you see the Force Lightning used. You see how he becomes deformed. You see how he becomes the Emperor. It rips his throat to shreds, which gives him the deep voice, and it gives him the messed up face. If you watched Robot Chicken, you know all the lines that Palpatine uses to describe his face. So, really, all this happens, and Anakin chooses to fight for Palpatine, knowing full well that Palpatine is the Sith Lord, having been told and then seen it later. All of this happening is just incredible, and everything comes to a head. Windu is supposedly killed, even though it's canon that he survived, which I think is annoying, that you have to bring everybody back. But he is very, very badly wounded. Anakin becomes Darth Vader. And a powerful Sith you will become. Henceforth you shall be known as Darth Vader. It's just that. And then the Imperial March that plays right there. The Imperial March, if used properly, can be the most impactful point of a film. If you remember in The Force Awakens, right when in the track Jedi Steps, when Rey is approaching Luke, if you listen very carefully and use your imagination, when Luke appears, the instant Luke appears, you can hear in the background of those notes the Imperial March, because they don't want you to forget who Luke Skywalker is, but because he is descended from the Darth Vader, who we're talking about in this scene. He becomes Vader. We hear the line, "Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate, show no mercy." You see Palpatine's cunning as he twists Anakin and bends him to his will, almost breaking him. Just let me save Padme's life. That's all he begs for. This scene really shows that Palpatine is a sadistic mastermind that really is out for himself, but will do whatever it takes to get what he wants, and will manipulate anybody. And this scene executes Order 66. It's just incredible, the amount of stuff that happens in this scene. It has to be my favorite of all time, because it's when everything culminates in the rise of the Empire. Everything is leading up to that point, and it delivers with flying colors. So that entire scene, the assault on the Chancellor's office, is my favorite scene in all of Star Wars. And I thank you guys very much for watching. I thank you guys again for being patient with me as I upload these. Really, with my college studies and trying to fish my own personal life in here, it really is a little bit more taxing than I would have imagined at first. I don't understand how Greedo does it, but he does, and we all love him for it. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys on day 13. Have a good night, guys.